the closest we've ever been to each other. No.
I had a memory, because I don't remember a lot of things.
Yeah, of course.
But I had a memory of when we used to play at recess, and we were like princesses, and I'm pretty sure that you were the ice princess and I was like a fire princess, and like our eyes changed color when we were like angry.
You remember also the other game that we used to play when the movie came out? We'd play Legally Blondes, and one of us was the girl that liked hot pink, and one of us was the girl that liked soft pink. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
Oh, that was good. I remember sitting like by the tree. Do you know the tree?
I know the tree.
We were by the tree at recess, and we would always fight over like who was Izzy and who was Annie. And you always wanted to be Annie because of your dog.
That makes sense.
But Annie liked soft pink, so you would try to change the rules because you wanted like hot pink.
That sounds like me.
And I was like, no, that's like not how this works. You have to follow the movie, and you were not happy about it.
It's more scene, the hot pink.
Mm-hmm.
That fits my emo style more than soft pink.
Yeah, but now you're such a soft pink.
I'm such a soft. Okay, I wrote this note. Oh no, never mind. I edited it last on December 16th. So.
But you've had it. It's been like almost a year since we've...
I was honestly thinking it might be 2 years.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's been a long time since we've had this idea and never did it.
So we've been friends forever.
Yeah.
Is there any, like, friendship or relationship that you've had through the years that you actually regret? Or you're more like a, I don't live with regrets kind of person?
I feel like it's a little bit of both. I feel like I don't regret meeting anybody, but I maybe regret how long I let certain people stay in my life. If that makes sense.
I can definitely see that for you.
Because you know me, I'm like a chronic forgiver, and I really let people walk all over me a lot. So I think, if anything, it's more regrets on my decisions, but not who I've met, I would say.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite things about you is how you are very unapologetic. You're very, like, bubbly, and honestly, I know that you probably don't look at yourself as a confident person, but I do think that even if maybe you're faking it till you make it kind of thing...
A lot of people tell me that.
You definitely come off as super confident. What's your favorite quality about yourself?
No, that's a hard one. I had to answer this question, like, not too long ago. I was playing, like, a board game or something, and I don't think I came up with an answer then, because I couldn't think of something that I liked about myself. Mm-hmm. However, I think since the self-help that I have been gaining since then, I think I would like to say, I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know if there's a word for it, but I like how willing I am to, like, keep working at something. Like, I guess my work ethic, maybe, like...
When you're passionate about something, you'll really...
I'm consistent about it, I guess. Yeah. And I think maybe just my loyalty as a friend.
Oh. Like, well, yeah.
I think I really am, like, one of those friends that will be there for you.
To a fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
You do come off as confident, so I think it's almost, like, really hard to read you as you are. Mm-hmm. Something that you find insecurity in that people might not know that you actually struggle with. So less, like, surface level kind of stuff.
I think the fact that I cope with humor. I think I do that because I'm so afraid of asking for help genuinely. Even though I'm, like, a therapist friend, I feel very insecure, like, unloading onto other people because I feel like, as a therapist friend, I know how it can feel to be overwhelmed, and so I have a hard time, like, an extremely hard time being serious and saying, hey, this is something I'm hurting with, or this is something I need help with, or, like, I'm feeling this way, I want to communicate it to you. Like, I cannot do it.
I'm definitely the same way.
Yeah.
But I like, do it where I'm like, I get mad at people for not anticipating my needs.
Yeah, you do.
That's, like, one of my biggest issues why I can't live with anybody else.
Yep.
Because I hate having roommates. I just assume, if I have Hot Pockets in the freezer, that you know not to eat them because they're my Hot Pockets.
Well, yeah, no, I would never eat your Hot Pockets.
No, that wasn't at you.
No, I just wanted to reassure you I will never eat your Hot Pockets.
I know, but you get me.
Yeah.
So we talk about being famous, like, literally all the time.
Just you, though.
No. No, I mean, we're totally a duo, though.
Oh,
you
okay,
know?
okay.
Okay, so how do you think that the public would perceive you? Like, what kind of, like, image would you project?
Oh my god, I really hope it's something very similar to Taylor Swift. Like, I feel like I'm, like, bubbly and nice enough, but also, like, very, like, I mean, confrontational, I guess, when I need to be. Like, I'm very, like, strong-willed.
So, like, pick your battles.
Yeah, I pick my battles, definitely, but I'm strong-willed in the ones that I pick. And then also, like, maybe a little, like, Sarah Paulson-y. Like, just funny.
Oh, yeah?
Like, all the time. Who's the girl from SNL that I'm thinking of that's kind of like Sarah Paulson? She was in Bridesmaids.
Could be anybody.
She was in Bridesmaids.
Oh, Kristen Wiig.
Yeah, her too.
I love her.
That's who I think that's who I met more than any. I love Sarah Paulson.
Then you're Kristen Wiig and I'm Bill Hader.
Yeah, I feel like I really want to come off a little Kristen Wiggy because... Little Wiggy. Because she's just goofy and funny all the time.
Fred Armisen, do you know who that is?
No.
He's another guy on SNL. It's just the people, they joke so often that they are literally never serious.
Yeah, never.
You have no idea when it's a bit. It's always a bit.
It's always a bit.
I wish I was like that.
I was going to say...
That is you.
That's me. It's always a bit. It's always a bit.
Oh my god. Fine. Okay, yeah. All right. So when I wrote this, you were going through it with your friend group. Like your friend group was going through it.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
This is something that like Euphoria talks about. Maddie.
Okay.
I 100% kind of see you as if you don't have something that dramatic and exciting going on for you, that it might not, like, that things might not be worth it.
I think that around that time that was definitely true. I think I was kind of drawn to like the chaos because like my mania and my manicness was not controlled or medicated back then. That was true until very recently when I started like really getting help. I think now I kind of search for... I just yawned. I search for like I don't know, just like kind of peace. Like I want to be just like comfortable, like especially like here, like at your house and like with you, like we're very comfortable. Like we don't have to talk the whole time. We can literally just like sit there and be in our own worlds and like exist kind of. And like that's the comfort and the peace and like the vibe that I search for now, because I'm starting to realize in my inner circle right now it's kind of a lot.
It is. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of trouble. Like I want to want it. I want to want
Yeah,
peace.
I still have the messy mindset.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, give me the tea. Like I still want to know about it, but I feel like I want to know about it from afar.
It's part of adulthood or something, like being in your young 20s, that like crazy shit has to happen to you, or it's like you didn't spend it the right way. And I have such a fear of missing out and being left out of things.
Not FOMO.
Yeah, no, but I do. It's true.
Once I turned 21 and legally could do things, I like, burned myself out really quick. Like I went really hard, really fast, and like now I'm like not interested at all.
That makes a lot of sense, though.
Yeah.
You really did.
Like I waited until it was like legal because I was too scared, but as soon as it was legal for me to like go out and drink, I was like, I want to be like all the cool kids.
Yeah.
And then I just like...
You're like, Fireball! And I'm like, honey.
I can't even think about Fireball. I can't even think about Fireball anymore. But like after like a month or 2 months, I was like, never again. And I don't find joy in it anymore.
I've just like, I find less joy in drinking.
Well,
but I always have like, every single time that I would get invited to like a party back before like COVID, or even when COVID was like lifting, it's like I'm such an introvert and I get so fucking tired of people and being around people, but I put myself in those situations anyway, and then I always end up having a bad time. But I fear everyone's gonna have a good time and I'm not gonna be there, so they won't remember me. I want people to remember me.
People will. I think now that you've become more comfortable in your observer kind of personality, like you have more fun. Like at the parties that I've invited you to, or like the like events when you just kind of sit and observe, and like people know because I kind of give like the heads up.
Yeah.
Like that people aren't overly checking on you or like really like bugging you. When you can observe and just sit back, you really do have a good time. I think you're like a.
So
I think you're like a cat. You know, like how cats like don't want to be touched, but they always want to be in the room with you, just to like, but they don't want you to acknowledge them at all. Like that's you.
I definitely think I've tried way too hard to fit in. But that's autism. Now we know.
Yeah.
Now we know things.
I was gonna say now things make a lot more sense.
Yeah, now I feel way more comfortable just sitting and not talking to anybody.
Yeah.
Like it.
And I like also as your best friend feel more comfortable with you doing that because before knowing that and like understanding really like how your brain worked, I feel like sometimes I'd get really anxious and like overly check on you and like bother you because I would think you were like upset because you were so quiet and you were really just like vibing, but like my little anxiety heart would be like, are you okay? Like, can I get you something? Do you want to talk about something? And you were like, no. Like, why? Why are you bothering me? Leave me alone. Why are you bothering me? And then I would think you were like upset with me. And like
my tone is terrible.
Yo, oh my God.
I'm so angry.
It sounds like you're so argumentative.
I'm just like, nah, it's just how I talk. I'm like, no, I'm literally fine. Which is my way of trying to reassure you, like, I'm literally fine, but
it sounds so argumentative.
Really, it sounds mean. Sorry, it's like so hard to get my brain to start. Just the train of thought.
I can hear the gears turning. It's like the lawnmower.
It's like how to start the sentence. Like I never know how to start it because then it comes out as gibberish.
Yeah.
I was going to ask why you think that we've stayed such good friends over the years. I think it's pretty like uncommon for friends who were friends in middle school to then like not talk that much in high school, but then to still be really best friends now.
Yeah.
I don't really know exactly how close we were our senior year.
We were a lot closer. I think our senior year we were the closest because it was right after Beauty and the Beast sophomore year, and we got super, super close again during that. Or junior year. Yeah, junior. Junior comes before senior, Yes. Junior year was Beauty and the Beast, and you did it, and we got way closer in that again.
It was a good time.
Oh my God, Beauty and the Beast was so fun.
It really
just
was
because
like,
of us.
Just the time of our lives.
Yeah.
And Faith. I always think about Faith.
Yes, Faith. But I think the reason we've stayed such good friends is like we've always. I think we talked about it, we've always been able to communicate and we've always been able to accept the worst parts of the other person. Like, you know, we both are very aware of what each other's fatal flaw is. And
I love that.
I know. And like, we don't judge each other for it. And we just know that regardless of the fatal flaws, like we are still good friends. We still have been there for each other. Like,
it's like at the end of the day, you get to pick and choose, you know, what things are going to bother you and what things aren't. Yeah. And it's like, here you have a really, really good friend. Everyone has, you know, bad traits or makes mistakes. But yeah. It's choosing.
I think
we choose to be friends with each other.
Yeah. Since we did seek out so much chaos, we both have gone through very dramatic things and done things that have been very dramatic. Like, literally from, like, middle school up.
Yeah.
And I can't remember a single time where, like, I made a decision that even now I know was, like, a wrong decision, and you judged me for it. Like, you never did. You just kind of were honest, and you, like, give it to me straight, like, these are probably the consequences you'll face, or whatever, but you, like, never judged. And I like to think I was the same for you. Like,
that's nice to hear, especially considering I'm a really judgmental
person. That's the thing. Like, I think that comes with the choosing to be my friend. You just were like, okay, well, this one I can't say shit about. Like, I just gotta support it.
I'll keep it real. I keep it straight. But you gotta choose. I'm walking away with that one. Yep. I like that.
We're gonna put it on a poster. Put it in your room.
You get to choose.
You get to choose.
What's that like from? Oh, I was thinking about Rick and Morty.
Oh, of course you were.
It's when the therapist tells Rick.
Oh, of course you were.
You know,
not Susan
everyone
Sarandon.
gets to choose. You get to, you know, if you want to put in the work or you'd rather die. That's
you.
Yeah, literally. I would.
Susan Sarandon.
We're ending this on a really good note.
Yeah.
Didn't we talk about doing this when I had my hair was orange and you visited me before COVID?
I was in Mamma Mia, so it definitely was 2019.
We had to have been talking about it before then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The thing about me is that I will finish things.
Yeah, eventually.
It may take years though, but it'll get done.
It'll get done.
Any final words?
No, that's a lot of pressure.
Wash your hands.
Love your emotional support water bottle.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's good. We'll end it on that.